What's up everyone, this is your buddy Chukatron back at you again, about to do another unboxing and review, and this time I'm going to be doing it on the Earthrise War for Cybertron Runabout figure. This is the Target exclusive that just came out, so this is a retool of the disappointment that was Run Amok. So this is the cooler version of him, the black and red version. I like this figure so far. I remember seeing the original figure, and out of all the Throttlebots, this one always piqued my interest because I love the color scheme. So without further ado, if you're new to this channel, I want to say thank you for clicking on my video. I'll ask that you hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy videos like this, I post videos constantly. So if you want to stay in tune with the Chukatron channel, don't forget to hit that bell. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, give it a thumbs down if you want to. I really don't care. I'm going to give you an unbiased review, so let's do this. So first of all, I'm going to start by checking out the packaging right now. So we noticed that Runabout's really nicely displayed right there in the front, and man, he looks really mean. I have a feeling I'm going to really like this figure, but I don't want to speak too soon. I thought the same of Run Amok, and I ended up not liking that. If you haven't seen that review, go check it out on my page there. So there's a look at the figure in the middle there. When we take a look at the side, we have this wicked artwork of Runabout, and he just got these bright glowing red eyes, and he looks cool. Very nice. On the back there, we have the promo shots of him in his robot mode and him in his vehicle mode. And on the other side, we do have the artwork from the Earthrise War for Cybertron line. Let's tear this sucker open and check them out. So here's a look at the back of the packaging, which has the galactic map. Notice that there's absolutely nothing on here. I see one red line there, so I don't even have to get the translucent red plastic and take a look at it because nothing's there. No love lost. Next up, we'll take a look at the actual transformation packet, which I'm assuming is the same. Looks like he does come with two guns there. We'll open it up. Here's a look at it. There's a look at the front. Take a look at the other side. There's a look at the back. So if you want to take a look at that and pause it, you can. Let's take a look at the figure now. We'll take a look now at the figure in the clamshell. We notice him there in the front there. We do have one blaster that looks like two put together, so that's really cool. And there's a look at the back of it. We notice that it does come with the translucent red plastic. Really nice. All right, guys, so now that I have the figure out of the packaging, my first impressions are, wow, he looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I don't want to be biased because the Run Amok figure sucked, I thought, and I did give it a pretty harsh review, but I'm gonna take a look at this cleanly. So my first impressions are, I like it. I really do. So the color scheme is sick. I do prefer the black over the white. Really nice looking on the front. On the side, again, with the wheel right here. I'm not feeling that whole thing, but I do get that they were trying to do the original figure justice and get nostalgic with that wheel being like that, because the Throttlebots had that wheel once they transformed. So we notice it looking really okay from the back. We notice all the hollowness there. Really nice looking. We're going to take a look closer in detail. Okay, we'll start by taking a look at the head now. We notice that we do have a brand new head mold, and it looks very similar to a Run Amok's head, but we have way more detail. Notice we have some detailing on the top and on the sides there, which really looks good and give him this really mean look. We notice we do have the silver paint right there on his face, and those eyes are just really nicely painted this bright red. Really looking good. You notice that the two panels right there on the back of his shoulders are made out of the translucent red plastic, which really looks nice. This really looks good up here. Being that it's black, it gives it a different tone, and it looks really different, and it kind of hides a lot of the hollowness. So that looks really good. Chest area looks really good. We notice we have the translucent red plastic here for the windows, and we can notice that the detailing kind of just shines right through, and it really gives it this glow effect. So that looks really nice. The arms look really good. I mean, they're the same arms from Run Amok. They do look way better in black though, and I just love all the detail that's on it because I notice it a lot more than on the white Run Amok figure. We noticed that we do have the same things on the crotch too. We do have that weird looking crotch face that looks kind of strange, but you can notice it there a little bit better. And the legs look exactly the same. We do notice that we do have some red paint here that will play out into the alternate mode. So the front looks really good, top to bottom. The side there, you notice it there, looks okay, minus the wheels on the side. And it looks like we do get the same wheels that are painted white right there on the rim. And we do get this dummy wheel right here on the side. And I always thought that looked funny. I thought it looked weird on the Run Amok figure. Now when we look at the back here, we notice that we do have the rear window, which really looks awesome. Like I have the light on it and we can see all the details on the back there, and that just looks really nice. And on the side of the back here, we do have the red line for the alt mode, which really looks just so tough, man. This just looks really, I love red and black together. Kind of reminds me of Knight Rider and stuff. I love Knight Rider, but whatever. Top there we see the rear tail lamps for the transformation, and we notice that we do have the hollowness here, but the black, it really hides the hollowness, so you can't really like try to take a look here. Can't really notice it as much, and it doesn't look as bad. So overall, I like it. I mean, it's a real change, even though it's just color difference, makes a big difference for this figure. So I like it. Let's take a look now at the articulation. Now we'll start off at the head. The head can tilt a little bit forward and back, a little bit side to side like that, and it can rotate 360 degrees all around. Arms can go out and in about 90 degrees. They can rotate around 360 degrees. All right, the backpack kind of just limits the movement, so you got to be careful with that. He does have the bicep swivel joint right there. His elbow can rotate 90 degrees. His cannot rotate, but it kind of like tilts in a little bit due to the transformation. His waist does swivel around 360 degrees. Legs can go out and in, forward and back. Yeah, it's very limited with that midsection there, so he can go forward and back a little bit over 90 degrees. He has a single knee joint. You can bend like that. Actually, let's see, yeah, double. Okay, my bad, he has double. So he's got one joint there, and underneath this panel right here, he has another one. And that's due to the transformation that you'll have to fold back like that. We'll see later on. The ankle does have a pivot point right there that goes about 45 degrees and can go forward and back about 90, once again due to the transformation. So one thing I was really looking forward to right now is his accessory, which happens to be two accessories, but this time we're getting it in like a rifle mode. So I kind of was going over the Run Amok figure, and he has this portion with him, but it's all black. So this one is actually painted this really nice bright red, and now we can notice a little bit more details on the gun there. Notice it on the side there, really looking cool with that little scope thing there, really looking cool. And the other side here, we have another gun which even looks probably even better. I love it. We notice we have some details there. It has this really cool looking barrel, and when we put it together, we can make it into like a longer gun. That's how it came, and you could just put them on him, and I'm assuming you could just put it right on both of his hands. But let's take a look, see if we can do that. Bam. And I think we can. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. You can actually have him holding it like a rifle, so that is rad. I love it. I do like the accessory. Really nice.
You wanna play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Say hello to my little friend! Okay. You wanna play rough? Okay.
Alright guys, so now that we've seen him in the robot mode, let's get him transformed into his alternate mode and check it out. So I'm assuming it's the same thing just like the Run Amok figure, so I'm going to try to do kind of what I did with him. So what I'm going to start by doing is taking the head, rotating it forward like that, pulling it forward, and that'll reveal that cavity. We'll fold the head into that cavity, close that section like so. Next, what we'll do is I'll take the hands here, I'll just fold them 90 degrees inside of the forearm like that. Bam, that goes in like that. And what next I'll do is I'll take this section here and I'll move it out like that, and then take this whole top section and just fold it out like that. So now we see that we do have the half of the top section already formed. We'll take the wheels out from the inside here, fold them out 90 degrees. And this is feeling a lot better than the Run Amok figure already, because everything just feels tight for some reason. So everything's feeling good. We'll take this section here of the arms. You can just leave them on the side like that. I'll leave them right there like that. Boom. So we'll notice that we're getting everything together. Next, what I'll do is I'll take this section of the legs, fold them in like that, and I'll take them, fold them in like that as well. And then what I'll do is I'll snap this part together. We notice that we do have the two tabs that slide together like that, and boom, almost there. Take this foot section right there and just fold it in like so. That pretty much just hides the second wheels right there. And what I'll do next is I'll rotate this 90 degrees around, actually 180, boom. And then what we'll do is we'll take this section and fold it forward. So we'll just take this right there on that hinge joint and boom. Next, what you got to do is just squeeze all the tabs together and voila. We have him right now in his alt mode, which, have a look at that. So there's a look at it. Once you squeeze it really tight enough, it looks way better than Run Amok. I'm going to show you a picture of how it ended up with the Run Amok figure. People said that I didn't put the tabs on right, blah blah blah, but this figure just feels completely different. So here's a look at him in the next to the Run Amok figure. Now I tossed my Run Amok figure. He's gone. I ended up bringing him just back to get my money back because I didn't like it. I ended up getting him and I just brought him right back. So there's a look at both of them together. Yeah, so I'm totally feeling this. I don't think the one I had was good. I don't know if it was just mine, but here's a look at him in his alt mode. And as you can see, I think he looks awesome. Contrary to the other figure, I mean, everything feels tighter. Let's see if he can actually roll. Yep, he actually rolls. When we look at the clearance on the bottom, I just think it's a lot tighter. Like this whole bottom section for Run Amok was just sticking out way too low. If I move this figure around a lot, the tabs will just come off and it'll just be discombobulated, but at least I can get him to like that. He's almost solid. So we'll take a look at it now. Here's a look at the top. Now we notice all the detailing on the windshield and the side windows and the rear window. It looks really cool in my opinion. We do have the porthole that we can stick the weapon on. We notice we do have this pinstriping that goes from the front to the midsection, and then it goes on the top and all the way to the other side. That looks really nice. The line there on the front looking really nice. And I'm telling you, having it black it just makes it look so much better. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any detailing on the front grille area here, nor the lights, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just end up adding some detail to it, some paint. So I might just end up doing that later on. But we do have some detailing there of the headlights, the front bumper section, and on the spoiler right there on the front, which looks pretty good. When we look at the side there, on the other side, we do have the detail of the door. And also it looks like they just have the same wheels like Run Amok. So we do have the white rim right there, which looks pretty good in this car. So I have no complaints about that. I think it looks really nice from the side. We have some detailing right there for a side light. Yeah, looking good. On the back there, it's really plain. You just have the red tail lights, which looks pretty good. I'm probably going to add some detail on the back there, but not to worry. You notice that we do have the muffler on the back, looking all right. Other side as well. The bottom, very minimal kibble, and overall it's really good. It does roll. Overall, in the vehicle mode, I like it. I'm telling you, it feels like a completely different toy compared to the Run Amok figure, and I totally like it. So I'm glad, because I feel like redeemed from the other figure. Thank you, Hasbro. I think you did it okay with this one. Alright guys, so there's my unboxing and review on the Earthrise Runabout figure. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. What are your thoughts on the figure and how do you feel about it? I do like this figure and I think it's really nice and a really good improvement over the Run Amok. Till next time, this is Chukatron signing out, saying peace, love, harmony, and God bless. Thank you guys once again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, chances are you'll enjoy another one. Hit the subscribe and notification bell for more Chukatron content.